I see. Welcome to my two live viewers and to anyone watching this. I'm going to share a few words. If you'd like to stay in the silence, feel free to mute me. For me, it's morning time. Tuning in is a great way to start the day. I start my day with prayer as soon as I wake up, and then the next thing I do is tune in, fill up. I know a lot of people reach for coffee in the morning. I don't want to judge that or say it's wrong, but I want to say instead, maybe try reaching for God first, then reach for the coffee, or maybe over time you won't even want or need the coffee anymore. Um, so Bruno Groening once said that in terms of spiritual matters, that in the beginning one needs to be a kind of egoist. And that's the English translation, I don't know the German word, meaning that we need to focus on ourself first in the sense of freeing ourselves from evil before we can um, fully help others. My understanding is that doesn't mean you can't do good things until you're completely free from evil, and that there's this thing of, once I got on the spiritual path, service and helping and contributing became very important to me, and still are. It's like, oh, I want to go save the world, but have I saved myself yet? And so what I mean by save myself and save, and what Bruno meant, is to literally be free from all evil. And that has two meanings that I'm aware of. One is to be able to be at peace under all circumstances. Bruno Groening said that he did this and called us to do this, and actually spoke of the spiritual journey as one of the ultimate goals of the spiritual journey, of learning how to do that, how to be detached and free, no matter what was going on outside of us. And then the other is literally to be free of the energy of evil. So it's a very profound undertaking if you think about it. In the East, they talk about enlightenment, and in the West, we use the word salvation, and Bruno used that word. I'll use the German word Heil. Mhm. And but what is salvation? Well, according to Bruno Groening, he said to free this the to free the this is a I'm going from memory, but this is a quote, to free the purely divine soul from evil. That is what this is all about, dear friends. So, in essence, Bruno Groening said we're not a body, we're a soul. We're a soul that inhabits this beautiful divine body, and that through past misdeeds, evil has filled up this body and sort of grasps at and surrounds the soul. It can't taint the soul, but it's like it can cover it over. And so the ultimate aim of the spiritual journey, and my understanding, please find out for yourself what's true. This is my understanding of what Bruno taught, was for that soul to be completely freed from all evil. The profound undertaking, and not something that's going to happen overnight, not even necessarily something that's going to happen in one lifetime. But to bring it back to where I began is, before, and that doesn't mean, again, to not seek to do good things and help people. And before we go out and try and fix everyone else or fix the world. We need to, according to Bruno Groening, we need to clean up ourselves, meaning free ourselves, free ourselves from evil. Then we'll know how. And Bruno talked about this. Once you've freed yourself, then you can share with others the ultimate solution to all of life's problems. Now, this doesn't mean don't take herbs, don't exercise, don't journal, don't strive for improvement. And in my own journey, it's been easy to focus too much on such things or too little. I'll just be like, okay, I'm just going to focus on God. God's going to do everything. Well, there's some ultimate truth to that, I believe. And in the meantime, journaling, healthy relationships, healthy eating, growth, learning, all those things are virtuous and lead us towards God. And then each of us has individual lessons, individual things to learn and to accomplish and do here on this beautiful divine earth. So I'd like to thank everyone who took the time to take in this beautiful divine energy and to reflect on these things. Yeah, it's very easy. This energy, I've fallen for it many times. This energy of like, oh, of saving the world. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing to have the intention to help and and to fully help. We need to know what help is. And to fully help, we need to know what the actual problem is. It's easy to look around the world and see a lot of problems. And it's beautiful to want to help. But what's underneath all those problems? Well, Bruno Groening said it very simply. He called it bosse. He also used the word Satan or the devil. Bosse means viciousness, nastiness, or evil. Meaning that underlying all problems is an energy, a force, a consciousness, which is malevolent. Now, for those who don't believe in evil, that's okay. You can call it ego. You can call it delusion, illusion. You can call it whatever you like. And it's very important to keep our eye on the root problem. Mhm. The root issue. You could say the root illness from which all other illnesses spring. And that root illness is disconnect from the divine and nature and connection with evil, selfishness. So again, to bring it full circle, but there is, according to Bruno Groening, there is a spiritual selfishness, meaning to focus first on our own freedom, to become free, so that we can help lead others to freedom. And I want to be very cautious as I say that. That doesn't mean don't do charity. That doesn't mean don't do good things. It's written that Christ said, seek ye first the kingdom of God. And I believe that's why. Because we need to solve the root problem. Otherwise, we spend all our time chasing symptoms. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. We're approaching the beginning, at least at the time of the making of this video, we're approaching the Christmas season. For the Eastern Orthodox Christian church, the Christmas season has already begun. The preparation for Christmas has already begun. Here on this channel, I formally start that on December 1st. It's never too late to begin, or never too early to begin. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. I wish everyone a beautiful, beautiful day. To anyone who's new, a very warm welcome. If you have any questions, please post them. So let's just take a minute and ask this beautiful divine energy to fill up our day, to guide our day. And to free us from everything not good. Thank you so much for joining in. Big love.